And we are live. What's up, guys? Welcome to the FreshandFit Podcast. It's Money Monday. We're going to talk about building your credit up, guys, to become a
multi-millionaire.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
We're back. What's up, guys? Welcome to the FreshandFit Podcast, man. It's Money Monday, man. We got a great episode planned for y'all. So quick announcement before we get into the show, guys. Patreon.com/FreshFit, man. Go check us out over there. As you guys know, we did a Zoom call yesterday. It went really well. I'm going to post that today as well.
It was fire.
And I also posted the Fed episode from yesterday full as well because it got taken down midstream. So go ahead and check us out over there on Patreon.com, man. We're posting on there very consistently. And then also, Fresh is moving all the girl vlogs. You want to tell them about that real quick? How you gonna do that?
So we came up with a solution. We're going to put all the girl vlogs on Patreon. So they're going to be unlisted pretty much. And some ones I didn't post before because obviously they're kind of X-rated. So all the behind the scenes I didn't post on YouTube before and some old videos are going to be on Patreon. So check it out. They'll be uploaded daily. So check it out on patreon.com/freshfit. Let's go.
Yeah. So get on Patreon.com, guys. We're going to be posting a lot more content on there. Patreon.com/freshfit. Check it out.
Oh, I just want some one more thing.
Yeah.
And for the weirdos that tried to tell the girls garbage, it failed because it still worked out. Anyhow, back to regular programming.
Wait, what? They told the girls what?
They were like, bro, some nigga said, you are tainted now. You were the black guy. You're a mud shark. I'm gonna talk to all your family and have them disown you. I'm like, what the fuck? Who does that shit, bro?
Yeah,
this is weird, man. Like, it's funny. It's funny at first, but it's like, bro, that's somebody's family, bro. Like, you gotta stop.
That shit is funny as fuck. I'm not even gonna lie.
Listen, man.
When y'all message those white girls that Fresh fucks with and tells them that they're tainted and shit. I can just picture like some dude in a KKK mask and that angry DM. Yo, you fucking dirty ass bitch. What the fuck you doing?
And then it'd be like, yo, wait, are you with Fresh? He was somebody else yesterday. I was like, bro, are you serious, bro? That's weird, bro.
Niggas be doing that too.
Yes, it's weird. It's like, bro, shut up, man. Like, yo, y'all niggas do some weird shit, man.
Yo, that is fucking comedy.
As a man of God, though, that's all over my system. I'm back to regular programming. Waiting for the right girl.
All right, there you go. Also, guys, check us out on Spotify, Google Now Podcasts. Chris is uploading 5 times per week on there for y'all, man. What time are we uploading those, Chris?
Probably around 4 a.m., 5 a.m. All depends on the episodes and the content. So
okay, so he's posting those every day, guys. So click the anchor link, anchor.fm/freshfit, anchor.fm/freshfit, guys, and then it'll take you over, and you can pick whatever platform you like to listen to podcasts on. We're there everywhere, okay? Whether you like Spotify, Google, Apple Podcasts, we're there. Also, guys, get the merch, FreshandFitPodcastStore.com. All the t-shirts, hoodies are there. We are right now preparing, making customized content clothing, guys. You're gonna see me wearing it here probably in the next week or two, and if you guys like it, then we'll do a merch drop, man, and we'll number it and make it special for y'all. And once it's gone though. All right, so we're definitely gonna make that happen for you guys because I know some of you guys want some custom stuff. It's gonna be stitched really high quality. We're actually gonna be making it from scratch here in house. We have someone that's doing it
Chinese.
for us.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We should make a special where if you buy the merch, you get a chance to come into the studio or something like that. We'll figure out what it is, but
we'll
do
figure out a bonus thing for y'all.
Yeah.
So check us out, man. FreshandPodcastStore.com.
Or the yacht.
Or the yacht.
There you
go. Also, guys, check out our other YouTube channel, Fresh Fit Clips, man. We post 2 clips on there per day. Guys, this channel, man, I was looking at it literally like 2 days ago with our YouTube guys. About 76% of the people that watch that channel are not subscribed, man. So do me a favor, guys. Please go subscribe to that channel. Help us hit 500K on that channel so that I can use it to flex on all the haters that talk shit. And our clips channel is bigger than their main channel.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, bro. So, but yeah, you might not have time because I know a lot of people that watch the clips channel instead of watching the main shit. So check out the clips channel, guys. You know,
Look, you don't have a
post
full
2 clips
hour,
per
bro.
day.
A full 2 hours. Check out the clip channel, bro.
Yeah, we post 2 clips on there per
The
day.
best parts of the show.
Yeah, and then also guys, check out Fresh Vlog channel.
Yes, so as you know, we took a change of content regarding the vlog channel. Yes, I'm quitting YouTube, but not in that sense in terms of like content-wise, what I used to do in the past. So now it's going to be motivational videos, networking videos, and how to make money, and so on and so on. And some here, you know what? We'll do live streams here and there with some girls, but it's going to be like educational more than like just fun. Okay, so we got y'all 100K on the way. Let's go.
All right, and then for me, guys, go ahead and check out my YouTube channel. It's called Fed1811. On that channel, guys, I break down criminal cases. The most recent one I did actually was yesterday, Operation Shattered Shield. That case, guys, long story short, is I basically broke down a documentary from the 90s that showed that case. And Operation Shattered Shield is the biggest public corruption police case in New Orleans history in the early 90s, you know, right after the crack epidemic, and we broke down how the FBI was able to take down a bunch of dirty cops that were extorting drug dealers, beating them up, murder for hire, all kinds of crazy shit, man. It just premiered literally like maybe an hour ago or something like that, because I had to repost it for you guys because YouTube shut the stream down. I had to do the rest of the stream on Twitch, so I went ahead, took it down, edited it, put it together, put the timestamps in there for you guys, so it's easy to go ahead and navigate through because there's so many different portions of the case, and everyone loved it. Like, you guys really, really enjoyed it because it's one thing to watch a crime documentary, it's another thing to watch a crime documentary with an expert breaking it down, which I could see a lot of you guys really enjoyed when I would stop it, be like, okay, so this is what's going on, blah, blah, blah. Because in a documentary, they can only go so far, but I'm able to explain certain things that, you know, the agents or the people that were involved in the documentary aren't necessarily going to tell you.
Listen, man, they didn't want the truth.
Yeah.
That's why they shut it down.
Yeah, that's what happened, man. So go check it out, man. A lot of people really enjoyed that one, man. So if you guys want me to keep doing those, I'm just going to find a way that I can do it where YouTube isn't going to shut me down. I might have to pre-record it, to be honest with y'all, and then post it as a premiere later on. But yeah, man, Fed1811, guys, go check it out. I really enjoyed doing those breakdowns for y'all, but I'll do more of those documentary breakdowns because the fucking feedback yesterday was fucking crazy. Even with the stream getting taken down, there was like, you know, like 1,000 plus of y'all still sitting there like, yo, get the shit back up. So, cool. So I think we'll hit some super chats real quick. We got Sneeko in the fucking house. Shout out to him.
Shout out to you, man.
He traveling the world doing his thing. W Fresh and Fit for getting on that Tate wave early.
Oh,
yeah, man.
We already knew, bro.
Yeah, Tate, bro. We've known Tate now. Damn, how long? Almost 2 years.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, bro. Like because
Listen, we even told Tate, yo, your message is so strong and so good, bro. All you need is the audience.
Yeah,
we told him.
Yeah, you know. So yeah, and here's the thing. All Tate's best interviews were right here, baby, Fresh and Fit, because we don't stop him. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not worried. Oh my God, don't say this or any of that. Nah, we tell Andrew all the time. I'll never forget the first time he was here. He was about to go on a rant. And he was like, well, you know, I shouldn't be. I was like, no, go. And they just went on a fucking epic rant on hoes. And it was fucking awesome, man. The first interview we did with him, man. You guys go check it out. It's called, I think it's the episode King of Toxic Masculinity.
Mr. Producer.
Yeah. So shout out to Andrew Tate, man. As he wins, man, we all win. You guys got to understand that once anyone from this side of the internet, you know, the sphere, whatever it may be, in this community makes it out to the mainstream, bro, it's a W for everybody, because what's going to happen is they're going to find Andrew Tate, then they're going to see Fresh and Fit, then they're going to see, you know, Rolo Tomasi, they're going to see everybody else, and, you know, it's a W, man, because the more guys that get this type of information, right, it's life-saving and life-changing information, bro, because quite frankly, we are stuck in the matrix. A lot of guys really don't know their worth. A lot of guys really let these women step all over them, and a lot of these hoes are delusional, if I'm going to be 1,000 with y'all. So yeah, man, shout out to Andrew Tate, man. I'm really happy for him. You know, jealousy is for fucking bitches. As he wins, we're gonna win as well, because as you guys know, we're very cool with Andrew, with Tristan, Sterling, Justin, the whole squad.
Listen, man. Real talk. There's no need for hate. Just congratulate. Andrew Tate is the one you can't debate. There you go. I was trying, bro. I was trying, bro. Come on now.
But yeah, he'll be back.
Mr. Producer.
He'll probably be back at the end of the year, guys. So yeah, man. So shout out to Andrew. Shout out to his brother. I'm really glad that you know, the internet is picking him up finally. Yeah. And just be ready, guys, because the hate's gonna come with it. Because yo, people hate us so much that they'll do anything in their power to try to make us look crazy, bro. Whether it's exposing conversations and putting them out of context to fit a certain narrative or whatever it is. or people just making hit pieces on us or saying we're toxically masculine or whatever the fuck they want to say. This is what it is, man. So this is what comes with the territory. When you speak the truth.
It's part of the game, bro.
It's part of the game, my friends. Okay, super chats here. We got Monkey D. Usopp.
Real
Push
quick,
it to the limit. Oh, God.
We also hit 780K subscribers. So shout out to y'all, man, in the chat. Don't forget, we're having a 1 million party. It's going to be insane, guys. Stay tuned for it. It's going to be off the charts.
Yeah, if we
1
keep
mil.
going at this rate, guys, we're going to probably hit 1 million by the end of this year or early next year, which is going to be lit. So we'll definitely, I can't wait. That part's going to be lit.
I think with the next upcoming collabs, we can hit it sooner. So
cool. Monkey D. Usopp, push it to the limit. Thank you so much. Don DeMarco, fresh hit the Don DeMarco, Guyana in the building. Oh, skunk boy.
Oh, skunk boy. Oh my God, he's fresh.
He used to have a stream deck, but he was fucking up the sound effects.
Yeah, I show trash, bro.
Nigga would only hit the perfect fucking sound effect.
Perfect.
Okay, listening to y'all made my credit score go from a 490 to 585 over a year. Plenty more to go for me. FNF Dallas.
Yeah,
shout out to you, my friend.
That should be higher, bro.
Shout out to Fresh and Fit crew and FNF fam. Looking forward to the show.
We got
y'all. And then we got Jose Perez. Looks like something dark is coming down. Oh wait, that's just fresh.
Shabaka.
Okay. Number one podcast in the world for Michael Mistroke. Thank you so much. Saint Cartier, $10. Thank you so much. And then we had Sneeko earlier. Shout out to him. Go subscribe to his YouTube channel, guys. And then we got Marcus Brown. I didn't know you could be penalized for paying off a loan early. The credit bureau subtracted 74 points from my 740 score. What the fuck?
Oh, yep.
It depends. Yeah, some home mortgages you will get penalized for paying.
Look at the terms of the loan before you pay it off.
Yes, my friend. Yes, and the reason why they're gonna fucking they'll penalize you is because you guys got to remember when you do a 30-year fixed rate mortgage, that first 10, 15, 20 years
interest
is primarily interest. That's how they make their money, my friends.
Yeah.
So they're going to definitely penalize you for it because you basically borrowed their money for free. And then you pay it back. They're like, nigga, I wanted the interest, you know? Say Cartier, $5. Thank you so much. And then Orlando Souza, all the way from Great Britain. Myron, what's your thoughts on... no comment. Anyway, we'll keep moving.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, no comment.
All right. Cool. So today's show, Money Monday, is going to be how to build your credit score to become a millionaire. And guys, with this information you're going to learn today, you can actually become a real estate investor, have your own rental unit, or for example, even open a business using credit. So guys, pay attention, take notes, and learn what you can.
Yeah. So the first thing I want you guys to understand here is that the world revolves around credit. What is credit? Credit is basically your ability to borrow money from some financial institution, typically a bank, okay, and your trustworthiness, okay, with paying that money back, okay? Now, if you know how to navigate this correctly, guys, it will make you a millionaire, okay? And the thing is, guys, is everything is built upon credit, man. I can't tell you guys how important it is for you to not only have credit, but have a good credit score so that you can create opportunities for yourself to build wealth.
We had Robert Kiyosaki in here. He made a very good point. He said, look, I look to borrow money for good debt, which means, for example, most of his assets are acquired through other people's money.
Yes.
But guess what? To get OPM, other people's money, you need to have a good credit score and good credit. So all fruit guys, even millionaires, billionaires use credit to their advantage. So why can't you?
So, here's the other thing too I want to tell you guys. 90+% of millionaires make their money and become millionaires through real estate, okay? And we've talked about the beauties of real estate in the past, but if I'm going to just put it nice and concise for you guys, is because you buy the asset at a certain price, that asset appreciates over time, okay? But your bill, right, if you do it for a 30-year fixed mortgage, doesn't necessarily go up. So the asset appreciates over time, and it builds, and when I say appreciate, guys, it increases in value. So what does that do? That increases your net worth, okay? Because that debt that you got it at, let's say you buy a house for $100,000, okay? And you're paying down the debt, or you have a tenant in there paying down the debt. Well, as that person is in there paying down the debt for years, the house appreciates over time. So let's say you took maybe you put down $20,000, right? And there's $80,000 left on the home, right? So you buy the $100,000 house, you put $20,000 down on the house, and there's 80,000% left on it. Well, guess what happens? Now, 10 years later, the house is worth $200,000, and you only have $80K left on it. Well, you've been paying that down all this time. So the house is appreciated over time. You have more equity in the home, and you could basically do a cash out refinance. But that's what builds your wealth, because over time that house goes up in value, but your debt doesn't necessarily go up. You understand, guys? So this is why so many people become millionaires off of real estate. And not only that, you get amazing tax benefits, which I'm going to talk to y'all about that on. We bring Steve from accounting here about how it can literally save you tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars in tax liability when it comes to real estate, man. There's a reason why Trump doesn't want us to throw tax returns. There's a reason why Kiyosaki probably pays less taxes than a lot of you guys in here right now watching us, and he has billions of dollars worth of real estate.
Yeah, and most of you guys watch Spider-Man, right? So you know there's a saying that says, with great power comes great what? Responsibility. So credit is that power. Now, there's light and dark, good and bad credit. So guys, very important, guys, with this information, make wise choices, because if you use the bad choices, you're going to be in debt, you're going to be in trouble, and that'll lead you to what? Bankruptcy or even poor. So definitely keep in mind, use credit the right way. So
yeah. So
the first one?
Okay, so we're going to talk about the ways, guys, to get your credit on point, okay? And keep in mind, I had my first credit card, guys, when I was 18 years old. All right, I'm 32 now, so this is years in the making of me getting my credit score up, establishing credit, and then using that credit to go ahead and borrow money that I can use to purchase assets that buy me, that create my, build my wealth. You don't want to go ahead and get into bad debt. The difference between good debt and bad debt, guys, is that bad debt, someone's paying it off for you, and you're building wealth at the same time. That's good debt. Excuse me. Bad debt is buying stupid shit liabilities, right? Clothes or fucking cars or whatever that don't necessarily pay you back any type of money back.
Yeah.
Right, and it's a liability now because you can't really do anything with that stuff that you purchased.
Yep.
Right. So I guess we'll go. So, you want to hit the first one?
So number one is build credit file to work for your favor. So this means, for example, let's say, right, some of you grew up here in America and your parents or your uncle or somebody in your family borrows your credit score, your name, and use it to their advantage, but it hurts you. So for example, let's say your uncle wanted to buy a car. He put your name as maybe one of the beneficiaries or one of the people on the car. They miss payments on the car. Now that's on your credit. Let's say someone opened up a credit card in your name, but you don't know about it. You're young, you're working, whatever, but you don't know. And they put your name on it, they forget to pay that bill, you're in trouble. Let's say a medical bill. You don't pay your medical bill on time, they put it into collections, and it's on your credit. So guys, things like these can mess you up in the future. And if you don't know, you don't know. However, if you're here listening right now, you're young, start early. So your first plan of action is to make sure you know what your score is. So there's Credit Karma, different websites you can go on. There's FICO as well. But we recommend check all of the bureaus. So for example, you got Experian, you got, what's the other one? TransUnion, and also Equifax, right? Make sure you can check all three for your score. Once you know your score, now you can improve it. And when I first came to America, my aunt told me, hey, Walter, when you're here in America, unlike Barbados, you need credit. So this means no matter what you do, a car, getting a rental apartment, getting even a property as well, you need credit. So the first thing you need to do is build up a credit score. Now, you could do a number of amount of ways. You can do it through a car payment, a credit card, either having someone put you on their credit file as well. The point is that you need to do things actively to make this work. So number one that I did is I was under my aunt's credit history, and that helped me a lot. So
becoming an authorized user on someone's account that already has a credit profile, that's a very easy way to get your foot in the door.
Yeah, so she had a 850 score. Guys, I hope you know this, right? 850 is the max score you can get for FICO, which means she had a perfect score. So what she did was she said, hey, don't use my card. I'll put you on, right? And since you're new to America, it's going to help you with your score. So she put me on the card for 6 months to a year. And in between that time, I didn't spend a dime on her card. I was just grateful for what she was doing. I didn't know how it was going to help me. But that jumpstart towards my credit, I was 22, 23, helped me a lot. So just having my aunt as a co-signer for me on her credit card helped me greatly. And that alone boosted my score up, I think, 400 points. So mind you, I had a 0 score. So that was very helpful. Secondly, I went to buy a car at a buy here, pay here. I know, bad idea. But I had all the money to pay it off right away. So for me, the car was $4,000. I put $2,000 down, and I knew in less than a year, I could pay out the full amount, even with the interest. So it didn't really matter to me. But me buying the car with the loan and paying the $2,000 over a period of time, guess what I did? My credit file shows I paid the car for a year, and I paid it off completely. So guess what? Once again, my score boosted up. So see how I'm actively finding ways to boost my credit score intentionally? I'm not winging it or hoping things go up. I'm actively saying, you know what? I'm going to go into debt I can pay off. I can know either right now or later on. And this debt I put myself into is going to raise my score. And then thirdly, I got a first-time credit card from Chase Bank. It was a Chase Freedom. I think the limit was $3,000. But every month I would pay my gas. I would pay my phone bill. I would pay certain things on my credit card. And I'll pay it off every month. So that alone, with the car payment and being on my honest credit score, boosted me way up. And then, I believe 2 years in and a half, 2 to 3 years in and a half, I was able to get a perfect score as well. Now, I didn't stay there because I bought real estate, I bought other stuff as well, but I actually had a perfect score myself. So, guys, actively plan towards your credit score in your future and do things to make it work. Now, let's do 3 things you can do there regarding going on someone else's credit history, getting a car on a loan you can pay off. Make sure you can pay it off. And then thirdly, a credit card. So these things you could do simply off of connections or family. But all for it, guys, these 3 things help me to move forward in my credit history. So there you go.
Bam. So the other thing also I want to add to that, guys, is that and we're still on number 1 here, guys, as far as building your credit profile. Because a lot of you guys right now are like, yo, I want to get a credit card. I want to get started. I'm young. I don't have a credit profile, whatever it may be. Here's 3 ways to jumpstart it right now, okay? So number 1, become an authorized user on someone that already has a credit profile, whether it's a sibling, a family member, someone you trust, whatever it may be. Become an authorized user, okay? That's going to help you jumpstart your credit profile. Second, go ahead and get yourself a secured credit card. What's a secured credit card? A secured credit card, guys, is basically one of these credit cards where you almost prepay. Okay, I know Discover, it has a secured card. You could put some money on there, and then at some point after you show some trustworthiness, you're able to convert it into a full unsecured credit card. Okay, and unsecured means you don't necessarily have money into it, and you're able to charge it as a credit card, right? Yeah. So that's another way. So you go ahead and become an authorized user, then you can go ahead and get yourself a secured credit card. Okay, and then at some point that secured credit card can start to become an unsecured credit card after you show some trustworthiness. And then lastly, start charging things on that goddamn credit card, okay? Use it. However, that's going to segue into the second thing here, where you can't miss fucking payments, okay,
Bam.
guys? When it comes to your credit card, there's 2 main components that build up a bulk of your credit score, okay? Those 2 things are this, and burn this into your brain right now: on-time payments and overall credit utilization. One more time. The 2 things, okay, that count the most for your credit score, that creditors are going to look at when they want to go ahead and lend you money, whether it's a bank loan, a credit card, whatever it may be, they're going to look at your on-time payments and your credit utilization. On-time payments is exactly how it sounds. Pay your bills on time, okay? That's number 1. And then second, how much of your overall credit that's available to you are you utilizing? So let's say you only have $1,000 of credit available to you on a credit card. Well, if you have 800 right now being used of it, well, 80% of your total credit allotted to you is being utilized. That's not good from a lending perspective. Why would I want to give you a credit card when it's very obvious that you're almost at the max of the available credit to you? So you always want to keep your credit utilization, guys, to under 30%, okay? Because once you go past 30%, you start to trigger certain algorithms in a lot of these credit card companies that they're going to start to look at you as a more high-risk person that is using their credit cards, and your card might get declined, your credit score is going to drop, etc. So you always want to be under 30%, ideally under 20%, okay? So me personally, with my credit cards, I'll use the credit cards as almost damn near a debit card, and I'll just continuously pay it down all the time. Like, I'll make credit card payments sometimes once or twice a week because I don't want my utilization to go up, all right? Because that will affect your credit score.
I don't know anyone as relentless as Myron when it comes to credit. This guy pays everything credit. When I first met him, he was like, bro, you using debit card? You stupid. And he's right. Get points. Why not?
Yeah. And I've said this before, but I'm going to say it one more time for y'all. There's one thing that you guys could take away from this podcast besides the fact that the 2 main things for your credit score are on-time payments and utilization. The third thing I want to tell you guys, don't burn this into your brain. If you're using cash or a debit card to purchase things, you're a fucking dummy. One more time. If you're using cash or a debit card to purchase things, you're a fucking dummy. And the reason why is because these credit cards nowadays, they want you to use their credit cards. They give you free points. They give you free money. They give you free benefits simply for using their card. You're spending money that you were going to spend anyway, and you're just getting 0 benefit from it. Cash is fucking trash. I do everything in my fucking power to pay everything in credit, guys. 2 main reasons. Number 1, I get benefits. Number 2, it's tracked, so I can always go back and look at my numbers. So if I got to give my accountant my numbers or whatever, it's easy for him to do my taxes because I got all my business credit cards, pretty much statements for them. So I just give it to my accountant, bam, he's able to go ahead and deduct and do whatever the hell he needs to do. If you're paying, guys, for anything, with cash or a debit card, you're a fucking retard. And I don't care if I offended you. You are a fucking retard because there's way too many goddamn benefits to using credit cards in today's day and age. These credit card companies are literally fighting with each other for your business. You know, whether you want to go high class and get yourself an Amex Platinum or an Amex Gold, or you want to go ahead and get yourself a simple cashback card. Get some kind of credit card that gives you a fucking benefit to use it, guys. I don't care if you got to use an Amazon card because you make all your purchases on Amazon and you get 5% back, or you like to travel and you go ahead and get a Capital One Venture, which we've done videos on this, by the way, for you guys. You go on our Money Mondays. We talked about the best travel cards, best cashback cards, best business credit cards. We gave you a lot of sauce. We actually named the cards for you guys and give you all the links there. We're not getting paid to tell you about those fucking cards, by the way. It's all from experience and us just understanding. So you must, okay, number one, get credit. Number two, get the credit, use the credit, but keep your utilization low. Number three, make sure that you get credit cards that pay you a benefit to use them, okay? Because so you're building up your credit, you're getting benefits, and you're protecting your fucking cash, guys. Why use your cash when you don't have to? You just go ahead and get the free benefits, and then bam, you're good.
And look, if a girl wants to get flown out, free miles, free flight, using credit. There you go. Okay, so number two, you mentioned as well.
Yeah, don't miss payments.
Don't miss payments. It's a very good point. Now, regarding payments, right? This is an example I used in the first topic, which is build your credit file. Now, let's say you're dating a girl, right? And she has a bad credit history. Maybe she has a 320 score, 520 score is really low. And you put her on your credit, bro, understand you're fucking yourself up. Let me say that one more time. You're dating a girl, even a brother, uncle, or sister, it doesn't matter. And you put them on your credit, and they miss a payment, you're screwed because now you're aligned with them. So guys, very important, regarding missing payments, it's simple. Don't miss payments. I know families, bro, that like, literally, their last resort ever is to borrow to make payments. I know it's bad, but like, they don't ever want to miss a payment because if you miss a payment,
make that minimum. I don't care.
Guess what? Just pay the minimum. Exactly. That's the least you should do. Now, when it comes to actually making payments as well, like I said earlier, having people on your credit is dangerous because if they are not responsible, if they're not going to make their payments, it's going to affect you as well. So choose wisely who you put on your credit. And I recommend either if you put someone on your credit, take that card. Don't let them use that at all. That's the safest way you can do. It's kind of like if you put them on your credit and they have a card as well, if they're responsible, they may use it against you. So my thing is, look, put them on your credit file, but you keep the card so they can't make any payments because if they miss at all, you're going to be in trouble. So once again, guys, make payments on time. Don't miss payments. If you put someone on your credit file as well, make sure that at least you have the card so that they can't mess you up. So,
and also, guys, we're telling you guys to make sure you become an authorized user on someone's account if you need to get your account up. But we're telling you, once you get your credit up, don't let anyone else be an authorized user on your shit. Okay?
For real.
Because it's really not worth the risk. And I know some of you guys are saying, yo, but cash gives you leverage. You can go ahead and negotiate better terms. Yeah, bro, but realistically speaking, you can't go in a store and be like, hey, listen, bro, I know that gum is $3, but I got $2.50. Take the $2.50. Like, no, man. They're gonna be like, nigga, what the no, that's the price. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't haggle. You know what I'm saying? You can't haggle for a lot of things. So just pay with a credit card for things that you would already buy because you get free benefits with it. Okay, guys?
And shout out to my guy, Savings Minus Debt. He always says on the show, don't date a woman with bad credit.
Yeah,
that's a good sign that she's probably for the streets.
So quick little recap because we're already almost midway through on this thing. Okay. Yep. So number one was build your credit profile, okay? Mm-hmm. So get that credit card, guys. You can do it by either becoming authorized user on someone's account that you know or trust, getting a secured credit card, right? And then making payments on it, and then eventually turning it into an unsecured credit card, which is what you want, build your credit profile, and then start charging things. But that segues into you need to make your payments on time and make sure that you don't leave debt at the end of the month and don't go over 30% utilization, okay? And then now we're up to number 3, which is catch up on bills that are past due that you may have that are attached to your credit profile. You want to talk about this real quick? How much this can fuck people up?
This right here is one of the biggest factors for why people don't have good credit scores because, like I said earlier, it could be an uncle, your mom, your dad, somebody, a boyfriend, girlfriend. They said, "Hey, what's your social? I want to, put this in my name and your name together." They miss a payment, now you're both screwed. And what happens is, let's say you were maybe like 18, 17, whatever, right? And let's say someone did that to you. And now you're 30, trying to buy a house. Oh, let's apply for some credit. What's your social? Put in the system. Sorry, Mr. Jonathan. Apparently, your score is shit. And it's because you didn't check back to see why it was this way, or you may not even know. But now watching the show, you know if you have a bad credit history, it's gonna affect you in the future. So same thing with dating, right? If a girl has a bad past, guess what? In the future, it's gonna affect you. So once again, guys, in this case, the topic is catch up on past due accounts, which means look back at your score, log into Credit Karma, log into FICO. The point is, look at your score. Look back to the past and see, okay, what's on there? Is it a negligent account? Is it something that's like past due? Is it like collections? If you can, pay it off. Now, there's a time limit for when things fall off, like 7 years, right? At that point, it's kind of like, you don't need to do anything because 7 years has passed, so that's fine. But I'm saying, like, if you can in the instant future, pay it off, because if you don't, it's going to affect you as well. So my thing is with those accounts, make sure that you have an actual site you can look at. We use what's the site we use as well for credit monitoring? You mention it?
Niggas.
Okay, never mind. But the point is that, like, have a system where you can check your past accounts, because you need to make sure what you have, because let's say you go to buy a house.
Some of your credit cards will let you do it with their online
I think Chase does as well.
System.
Yeah. But let's say you go buy a house, a car, guess what? The past will affect you. So make sure it's cleared, make sure you pay those off. And even medical bills. Guys, I got into a motorcycle accident like 3 years ago. And back then, I forgot I had a bill I didn't pay. So luckily for me, I used to check like my account like weekly to make sure my score was good, stuff like that. And I saw not past due, but like a bill I was about to go into past due from a medical bill that I didn't know. Remember, I was knocked out from a motorcycle accident. I was in an ambulance, but they gave me a bill that I didn't pay.
Yeah.
So guys, if I didn't pay that bill, I cannot buy the Lambos I got today. I can't buy the property I have today. So that alone would have kept me back. So guys, check your accounts. It could be a medical bill that's outstanding. It could be like a credit card that's outstanding. It could be anything. But if you don't know, you don't know, which is a problem because you need to know. So,
yeah. The other thing too, guys, is you got to understand that, like, once it goes into collections, that's going to fuck your credit score up significantly, which is why so many people can't get loans, why they're not able to go ahead and get things done. Yeah. Like, this is the thing I need you guys to understand. Let's be honest here. Most men are simps, right? Most men will go ahead and take a girl in that's a fucking slut with a shitty past, okay? Simps accept your bad past. The bank won't, though, okay? So, you know what I'm saying?
All
like,
right, Twitch.
Sorry, Twitch.
Come to YouTube.
All right, come on over to YouTube, guys. We're going to kill the stream on all the other platforms. Come on over to YouTube, guys. Search Fresh and Fit on YouTube. Come on over. Go ahead, Chris.
We got you.
Yeah, we're going to kill the Facebook stream and the Twitter stream. God damn it. This always happens.
The S word.
Yeah, it's, you know how they be. Come on over, guys, to YouTube, Fresh and Fit. I'll give you guys a second to come on over before I break this down.
Quick side note as well.
Yeah.
If you use Credit Karma, one of those sites that are kind of like lower on the totem pole, your score maybe a little bit off. So just keep that in mind. FICO has the main score you can look at, but Credit Karma, I think the other one is NerdWallet. Those ones have like scores, but it's not like accurate. It's close, but not as close as it should be.
Yeah. So what I was saying, guys, was, simps will accept hoes for their shitty past, right? They'll accept their past, but the bank won't. So what I mean by that is, I wish some of you guys would take the same goddamn mindset that the bank does when it comes to wifing up these chicks, but, just understand that the bank is unforgiving. If you have a shitty credit score or you don't have your money in point, they're just going to say no. Okay, that's how they operate. They look at it like, yo, this is a for-profit business. They get paid on giving you loans and collecting on the interest rate. But if you don't look like someone that is worth lending to, they're not going to give it to you. Okay, so you need to protect your credit with your fucking life, bro.
Yeah.
I would prefer to have less capital, right? If I had to pick one, let's say I had a bunch of cash money, but I had a shitty credit score versus having some cash money and an amazing credit score. I'll take that amazing credit score and some money, guys. That's the power of having a good credit score, because you're going to be able to leverage that credit score to go ahead and get yourself better opportunities to get money lent to you, okay? Because when you have a shitty credit score, guess what happens? You need fucking co-signers, you get shitty interest rates, you get shitty terms, you're not able to negotiate as strongly for better rates, and in the long run, when you have a shitty credit score, you're gonna end up paying more, okay? Because now the bank's gonna be like, all right, you're a high-risk lendee, so I'm gonna go ahead and jack up the interest rate 0.5 point, 2 points, whatever else, whatever the hell it's going to be. And you end up paying more money in the long run because you're a dummy. You couldn't get your credit score on check. It doesn't matter if you have more capital, because at the end of the day, you're going to pay more money on the interest because your credit score sucks. So you have a good credit score now because it's going to save you tens of thousands of dollars, maybe millions of dollars over a lifetime when you actually borrow money from the banks and you try to negotiate terms, guys, because they're always going to go back and look at that credit score and see if you're someone worthy of lending the money to. The bank are not simps. They're not going to sit there and be like, oh, damn, you were acting like a fucking slut in the past. You know what, man? We're going to rescue you, though. Here's a loan, at 2% interest. Fuck no. They're like, damn, you were a fucking hoe with your credit in the past. Nah, nigga, we good. Bang. You know what I'm saying? So, guys.
Even that to your point, even employers nowadays, they're not going to hire you if you got a bad score.
That's a good point.
So employers are saying, you know what? Let's check everything. Their background, credit score. Oh, you got a 410? You're not a responsible citizen. You know what? I don't know if we should hire him. So that, guys, real talk, getting an apartment, getting a job, bro, if your credit score sucks, you're in trouble, man.
Facts.
You're in
like,
trouble.
yo, that's such a good point. Yo, getting a car, getting a place to live, all this stuff is contingent upon your credit. Anything that's worth having, guys, that's serious, is going to be contingent upon your credit.
Yo, you show up to a job, it's like, nah, nigga, we good.
Yeah.
We good, nigga.
Like, bro, this is why I always laugh at these chicks that come on the show and get mad. Like, why should it matter my past? Bitch, your past matters. Everyone's past matters.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it matters, especially from a financial standpoint. If a bank won't even lend you money, why the fuck should I take you seriously? You're being a hoe. Now I'm going to lose my money.
And some of y'all lending y'all friends money that haven't paid their credit card in years.
Yeah,
and then
bro.
the money think they're going to pay you back.
And then you get mad when the niggas don't pay you.
They going to pay you back, nigga.
Bro, they don't even pay the IRS. They can put them in jail.
I cringe at the thought of owing somebody money. Dude, if I owe you money, I can't sleep at night. I got to pay you back because, like, bro, I feel like I owe you, bro. Like, I feel like you owe me. At that point, bro, it's a wrap. So, guys, for you, don't ever owe anybody money unless it's going to benefit you in terms of, like, a good debt.
And most people don't have the character that Fresh does. They're not going to pay you back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people will be in debt and not give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to... There's only a small percentage of people that actually care about that stuff, man. So you got to make sure you only lend money and or deal with people when it comes to money like that, with people that, actually have some character and have a spine that want to pay you back.
Facts.
So we can hit some of these chats real fast.
Let's go.
Because I know a bunch of them came in. Yo, guys, by the way, there's 2,600 of y'all in here, almost 2,700. Please
Like
do
the
me a
video.
favor. Please like the video, bro, because these types of videos are what's going to actually help you guys build some goddamn wealth in this bitch.
Tell me right now, YouTube, who's giving this type of content for free and you can apply it right now in your life. Dude, if I had this back then 4 years ago, I'd be way further ahead, bro. Way further ahead.
Yeah. Elvis Cruz, love that soundboard and the timing is always on point. Can you do a clip with all the sounds if possible?
I should get soundboard again.
You're going to fuck it up. Camino Kill. F&F will be a perfect meetup spot for Aiden, Ross, and Tate. Okay, $5 from St.
Yeah, we
Cartier.
need Aiden on.
Do you guys have a credit repair service that you can recommend? Bro, you can do it yourself, bro.
Yeah, you can do it yourself.
You really don't need to pay these niggas to do it, man. Pay your debts off. And your credit score will improve. Just off of utilization and making on-time payments, that's going to account for like 60 to 70% of your overall credit score, guys.
Yeah. And you can Google as well, basically how to do letters as well to creditors. So
yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a while, but just paying my respects.
Robert Moreno. Shout out to you, bro.
Shout out to you, my friend.
Been a while.
Will paying off a closed account help your credit? $2.
It depends because I would say most times no, because when you pay off an account, it closes that history completely. So guys, people or companies, they treasure history. So the length of history you have with a card or property or car will help determine your next loan or even future loans. So I would just say, bro, if you can't keep it open, for the most part.
Okay. And by the way, guys, do not close a credit line that you've had open for a very long time.
Yeah.
Okay, because that's gonna fuck with your credit history. So let's say you got a credit card that you made when you were 18 and it's still open. Like me myself right now, I got this Capital One card that I had since I was 18. There's a $40 annual fee on it. Even though that card is useless and I don't need it anymore and it's an annual fee and it's a piece of shit, doesn't give me benefits, I don't want to close it because I've had it since like 2007, 2008.
Yeah.
So I'm going to keep it open because you need to be able to show credit history, like how long your oldest account is, okay?
Even buying a car, you need history.
So that's a little game changer right there. Do not close your old accounts, guys, if you could help it. Are y'all the most super chatted channel on YouTube? Yes, we are, Last Thoughts, and that's why so many people hate us. We were in 2021. I don't know if we still are right now, but we're in their top 5, top 10.
But you know what? That's because of y'all, though.
And that's because of you guys. So thank you guys so much for that support. That's why we work so hard to make the content good, always upgrading the studio, because you guys invest in us. So we're going to invest right back into the studio and make it better for y'all. Cars are only a liability if you don't make money off of it. i.e. Turo or private rentals. Absolutely. Or if you're not able to depreciate the vehicle. Fed Piccolo. Hey guys, if you have someone co-sign on a car, can I take myself off and make them the primary user? No. That's the issue. Yeah.
You have to actually do a new loan because so basically if you have a joint account for a loan, you can't just hop off anytime you want. You have to either refinance that loan or pay it off completely.
Yep. And if they don't pay, you're gonna take a ding.
Yeah.
So never. Honestly, guys, this is why you never jump on a car loan with someone that you don't trust. Trust me.
Myron, I know if anything he's gonna pay. He knows if anything I'm gonna pay. So there's no issue.
Exactly. First, you need someone trustworthy when you do shit like that. First time super chatting in the gym, currently listening. Let's see what Money Mondays are about. Shout out to Detroit. Okay.
Detroit.
What are your top 3 neighborhoods in Miami for multifamily properties? $5. Miami's gonna be tough, bro, for you, man. But Liberty City, Wynwood.
Little
you ain't gonna be
Little
able to get
River
shit in Wynwood.
and Little River.
Yeah, Little River, Liberty City, North Miami in general.
Yeah.
Where else? Little Haiti, you could probably find some areas in there as well.
Yeah.
But even there, the properties are fucking expensive. So you got to have some capital to buy here in Miami nowadays. Nimbus, $20 fresh. I didn't understand how you got so many exotic cars between such a short period of time. Wouldn't that ding your credit and show you have a large debt?
My friend, this is a very good question. Now, I don't talk a lot about behind the scenes, but this is why you need business credit. That's a whole nother topic, but we're doing personal credit today. But with business credit, you can do things like this easily.
Okay. Hey, Myron, does using more than 30% of your total credit also apply for unsecured personal loan? Also, will closing an old bank account make credit score go down? Yeah, so he's for unsecured personal. Yes, it will. Yeah, because they're going to run your credit. Yeah, man, if you want to get a personal loan unsecured, they're 100% going to run your credit. Unless you're doing like a hard money loan where they don't necessarily care. But man, next thing you know, you're gonna have Tony and the boys. Hey, break his fucking kneecaps. You're gonna be sleeping with the fishes if you don't pay back, you fucking asshole. So
you need some spaghetti.
Yeah, bro. Like I would avoid hard money loans like the plague if you can avoid it, bro. Like, do not take hard money loans, bro, because those are only niggas that won't really care. They'll run your credit anyway, but they'll give you the loan and they're gonna give it to you all like
it's gonna be tough, bro.
Like 10-20% interest, damn near.
They're gonna be feeding you spaghetti through your nose.
Yeah, man. Any advice on getting rid of $76,000 worth of debt in 60 days or less? God damn, nigga. What, 60 days or less?
What is it, a car? If it's a car, you could probably sell it, but then again, you have to pay the difference. I don't know what it is, bro, but like that's a lot.
The only way you're going to be able to do that is you're going to have to do like a cash out refi on a house or something like that to get a big lump sum of money like that, bro. Yeah. Christian Meza, Myron, that corruption case, police case breakdown was fire. Yes, and real quick for y'all, when it comes to credit, and I wanted to mention this before, guys, any type of employer that's worth having, whether you're a public servant, you work for the government, you work for a hospital, you work for any type of entity that is like respected, they're gonna do a credit check on you, okay? And if you have a shitty credit score, guess what happens? It says a lot about your character and your ability to be responsible with finances, and that plays a big part into you getting hired. You want to work for the FBI, you want to work for DEA, you want to be a law enforcement officer, you want to work for a local police department, you want to be a public servant, you want to get a clearance with the U.S. government, you want to even work for a small PD next door, they're going to run your credit, guys. If your credit score is not good, guess what happens? They're not going to give you the job because you are what? More amenable to corruption. You're more amenable to being bribed. You're more amenable to doing stupid shit for money. So when you're in a lot of debt, guys, you become vulnerable. And employers don't want to hire people that are vulnerable to do stupid shit for money. So that girl, for example, right, that was on the show that wanted to be a nurse that's on OnlyFans. I was like, bro, they're going to do a fucking background check on you. Are you fucking crazy? And if they find you on OnlyFans, I don't give a fuck if you're on there cooking food. They're still going to look at it negatively and be like, oh, you're probably a hoe and disqualify you because you make the business look bad. And then on top of that, they're also going to pull your credit. So, guys, not only does your credit affect your ability to build wealth and get things for yourself and give yourself financial opportunities, it also will destroy your ability to get a good job that's worth having if your credit score sucks. Credit is how the United States was built, my friends. You need to make sure that your credit is on point. So if you have no credit or a low credit score, this needs to be priority number fucking 1, man. If you're paying for all your stuff in cash or with a debit card, you're fucking stupid. And you need to reevaluate how the fuck you're doing things. Anything you want to add to that?
No, that's good.
Rant over. Okay, I went from making $28K to $120K now. Good stuff. I already have 800 credit score and 0 debt. What advice would you give for people who start making 6 figures? What should be my focus? Greetings from Puerto Rico. F&F Money Mondays are fire. Start saving up some capital and buy real estate, my friend. Okay, because Making $120,000 per year, that's exactly how much money I was making when I worked for the government. Guess what happens when you make that kind of money?
Tax.
They tax you at some of the highest goddamn rates that they can, okay? Because you're in that weird middle ground where you're kind of mid-upper class. So they're like, okay, you make enough money where we could take a big portion of your taxes, especially if you don't have kids, you don't have deductions, you don't have a family. Bruh, they're going to destroy you from a tax perspective. So when you make that kind of money, you need to find ways to cut down your tax liability, and real estate is one of the best ways. Okay, Naruto explained, Myron is right about job checking on credit. I used to work for a politician and my credit score gave me the edge in hiring after final interview. Bro, anything that's in government or public trust or requires a clearance or any type of public service in general, bro, they're going to run your credit score. You want to be a lawyer? You want to be a doctor? They're going to run your credit score, bro. I'm telling you. You need to have your shit together, guys. Astronomical AC, I'm not sure what you know about Apple Card. I was able to pay some, but not all of my monthly debt. Still fairly new to credit. Yes, the Apple Card is good if you like to buy Apple products. They give you, I think, between 3 to 5% cash back on it. So that's pretty good. Kid Kuso Yaro, I've got $25K that I'm thinking of using for buying a condo to then rent out. Is this a good idea?
You gotta run the numbers, but
You got a
condo, man.
I don't like condos.
Yeah,
because
HOA fees.
HOA
you don't know
fees.
what could happen. Like it's a gamble, bro.
if the HOA fee is low, then go ahead and do it. But I know for a fact, right? Like a lot of major cities, like here in Miami, for example, HOA fees are damn near $1,000, bro.
Yeah.
So that's going to eat significantly into your cash flow. So I would only invest in a condo if the HOAs are extremely low. And also keep in mind, Fresh mentioned this a million times, when you live in a condo, guys, the HOA can just come in and say, oh, listen, niggas.
We need a new roof.
Yeah.
Or, you know what? Shit, we just had a storm.
All right. Your HOAs are going to be triple for the next 3 or 4 months, and you can't do shit about it. So now that's going to eat into your cash flow for a certain amount of time. If you're going to do a condo, you need to have reserves. There's no way around it. You need to have reserves because they're 100% every couple years. They're going to do a big fix, and everyone that owns a unit in that condominium complex is going to have to pay up.
And worst is if they take 2 to 3 years to fix it.
Yeah, bro. So is it possible to get a perfect credit score after you've messed it up? Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
Just
you
gotta
can.
take time. The Real Life International, $5. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Casey Judge, could you talk about getting 800 plus credit score, please?
Guys, follow these 5 steps here. It can help
Yeah.
you a lot.
To get an 800 plus credit score, by the way, guys, that's going to take time. You know what I'm
And
saying?
you also need a large amount of debt as well that you pay off.
First super chat. Some credit repair companies will shut down your lines of credit. This happened to me. Lost 3 cards with over 5 years of history. Yeah, I mean, well, if you put it in their hands, they're gonna, try to repair for you the quickest way they can, and sometimes they'll just shut your shit down. Which is why I tell y'all, you're better off just doing it yourself. So if I have a closed account, don't pay it, or do pay it, please speak a little more clearly, Fresh. I didn't understand you.
Yeah, so closed accounts. Yeah, honestly speaking, man, anything you close an account, it could be bad for you. So normally speaking, if you have a closed account, then it's bad. But I get it. You may want to close it for other reasons, but for the most part, whenever you close an account, it's going to hurt your credit score.
Yeah,
for sure.
And if it's closed and you never paid the debt off, that's really bad. You know why? That means it went to collections.
Yeah.
They went, because here's the thing, guys, with creditors. If you don't pay your debt, what they do is they say, okay, hey, collection agencies, I have this debt from, John Doe over here. He owes us $10,000. So that debt collection company is going to go ahead, buy that debt from them, and then come looking for your ass and make you pay interest.
Yeah.
Okay?
I'll keep it open, man, because honestly speaking, regarding actual credit itself, credit history means a lot.
Yeah, just keep it open and pay it down.
Yeah.
I need a personal loan within the next 2 months, and my credit is 520 to 550. What are my options? I know I need to get better credit. What should I do? Help me, Myron and Fresh. Oh, you fuck, my friend. That's a really low credit score. You ain't going to get shit. And if you do get anything, they're going to destroy you on interest rates.
This happened to me when I went to get a bike loan, but my score wasn't that low. And I had like a 680, and I barely got the loan. So, nigga, you're not getting nothing for that.
Yeah, what I would do if I were in your shoes, bro, with a 520, 550 credit score, well, you know what your score is, which is step number 1. You need to, number 2, see where the hell your debt's coming from. Why is your score so low? And it's going to tell you whatever you may be, owe money on. And you need to pay those debts back immediately, bro.
You'd be surprised. It could be a small amount that's holding you back, too.
Yeah, it could be, like medical bills are a common one where, like, let's say you went on an ambulance and you just forgot about it or whatever.
Bro.
That $200-$300 that you didn't even know about can come back and haunt you.
Yeah.
All right, $5 from Billy Bob. If I order a credit card but realize it's not the card I want, it isn't activated yet, does it still show up on my credit score as a hard inquiry? Yes. Once you apply for a credit card, it will 100% show up as a hard inquiry.
Too late, my friend.
$5, Big Al. If you need a hard money loan, you have a lot of problems in your life. Yeah, I mean,
Well,
that's
things do happen, but yeah, if you're gonna go down that route, then it means you're making bad choices, probably.
the only people I know that use hard money loans and they're not in some kind of trouble typically are fix and flippers.
There you go.
Because what they'll do is they'll go ahead, take a hard money loan, fix the house, and then get refinance, get that money back, pay the loan off, and get their profit. You know, but that's obviously with a strategy.
Yeah.
You know, and they got a certain timeline to make it happen. But if you're using a hard money loan to like pay bills, oh Lord. Went from 400 to 800 FICO. Now lose the beer belly. Good. The Rue Life International. How long do I wait for my score to go back up? Everything's paid on time. It's just my score was dropped from early payoff. It takes some time to correct.
It depends.
Chris Cruciat. I'm a real estate developer. We have a shortage of trades people. Learn a trade, get experience, and then open your business. You will make tons of money and connections with lenders and investors. Okay. Would you guys recommend? This is from Javi Nuts. Would you guys recommend buying multi-unit properties with someone else, like 2 or 3 people investing in the same properties? You could if they're trustworthy.
Yeah.
Ernest Damien. My sis screwed my score when I was young to 26. God damn, 268. I started getting 1K loans and paying them off. Got to 646. Good stuff. I didn't know she used my social security number to rent a house and left 4 months early. Shot my credit again. Almost back to 600. Guys, this is why you don't fucking give people your shit, bro.
Yeah.
They can fuck your stuff
Think
up.
about it. You think she cares about that because it's your credit score?
Yeah.
So she leaves. Oh, you know what? I can just leave. It's his.
Yeah, bro. Like, and I don't want to sound like an asshole.
People only respect what's theirs, bro.
Yeah, man. And a lot of women are bad with money, bro. Like, I'll keep it 1,000 with y'all, bro. Like, a lot of these chicks that you see that are bad and attractive or whatever, they got terrible credit scores, financially illiterate, retards, buy a bunch of liabilities, buy a bunch of stupid bags, and they don't really have assets to their name. These chicks will have AP fucking watches on and be fucking broke, bro. So, yeah, man.
That's tough.
Yeah, man. And here's the thing, for any people out here that's gonna say, oh my God, Myron, you're a misogynist. Here's a fucking fact. Women are 80% of the fucking consumer base. Most of the debt held in the United States is held by women.
Facts.
That's a fact.
Who's shopping? Who's buying mindless stuff? Who's the one spending money frivolously?
Women. You know what I'm saying? So it's in your best interest to not give your credit shit to women, bro. Credit scores and how the I think he means are how the world works. Guys, watch Black Mirror season 3, episode 1, Nosedive. Thanks for your excellent work. Okay.
All right.
$20 from Fresh to BBC. See, this is what I mean. All this knowledge the big homie has given us, given out is top tier, but y'all lames worried about a $7 dress. First, keep building excellent credit, and I keep laying pipe. Stay in your lane, peasants. Okay, thanks, Fresh to BBC. Good to see you on a daytime show. Venom goes, Amex got an offer to if you spend $300 off white website, get $100 back. My question to Fresh is, what kind of sunglasses you have?
That's the offer, bro. I'm gonna get Amex.
Yeah, Amex always having.
Nigga, I'm gonna get one today then.
Yeah.
I have so many, bro.
He's asking how much they cost.
Oh, it's like $200.
I think the glasses that you
$200
enrolled
$200
about.
$300. Yeah.
I have a credit score in the 650s, and I'm trying to move to a new place, but also need a cashback card since I don't have one yet. It's better to move now or apply for a cashback credit card and wait to move later. Okay, so this is what I would do. I would go ahead and move, get your place secured, then go ahead and get that credit card.
Yeah, because it's gonna show up.
Yeah, you don't want those hard inquiries on your thing as you're trying to purchase a home. So or move or get a place to live because you're a landlord and or if you're trying to buy a house from a bank, they're gonna run your credit. So go ahead and get that cashback card after you get the keys to your spot. Okay, and guys, me personally, always go ahead and get yourself a cashback credit card. Bare fucking minimum. Bare minimum, if you're gonna get a credit card, get a cashback. If you don't like to travel, whatever, at least get a cashback card so you get paid back. And as far as cashback cards, if it's not 2% or more, fuck that shit. Don't get it. 2% cashback or bust. God damn it. I don't want none of y'all niggas getting a 1% or 1%, 1.5% cashback. No, 2% cash fucking back, bare minimum. All right. Unless it's one of these cards that gives you like 5% cash back on gas or whatever, or rotating events. I don't like those credit cards. I like a flat cashback card. I think that's the best way to go. Unless you only spend a certain, you know exactly what you buy all the time at a certain place. But yeah. Venom23, I was asking the model of sunglasses Fresh wears. I think they're off-white, right?
Yeah, but I don't know the exact like
Oh, the exact model?
detailed like model. I just by
Okay.
what looks fire.
Okay, and then we'll read Mike Tyson. Yeah, it was an ambulance ride to the hospital that I forgot about. Exactly $1,000. See, I knew it.
Yep.
Do you think I could get a 650 to 680 credit score within the next 2 months if I buckle down? I really need a 30 to 40K loan in the next 2 months. I made 80K last year. Yeah, pay your debts off, bro, and it might shoot up. By paying your debt off, right? If you pay off that $1,000, bro, that's probably gonna shoot your credit score up significantly in itself. For $5, if you got a hard money loan, you're gonna be swimming in the ocean behind Myron apartment, and then on next yacht party, they gonna find you floating. Yeah, man. And whatever you do, don't take that money from someone with the last name of Soprano. Elvis Cruz, any tips to correct federal student loan debt? Yo, student loans are the ones where you can't escape, bro. That one right there, you are stuck in the fucking shadow realm. Student loans are the worst, bro. They don't forgive those, or you can't really knock those off your credit. And even if you do declare bankruptcy, you can't escape it. $10, Joseph Pagan.
You want to go buy a house? You want to go buy something of value? That's gonna show up, man.
Always gonna be there, my friends.
Yeah.
Venom23, I was asking them out. Okay, cool. I think we're caught up. So now we're gonna get into the last two things here on the list. Okay, so we're gonna go and count this last two here.
Round 2. Fight.
We got Oh no,
Well, no, we did catch up on past due.
Okay, so
So now we're on pay down revolving account balances. You want to take this one first?
yeah, so we kind of covered this in number
In the
3,
questions, yeah.
but definitely speaking, this means, for example, let's say you get a loan where it revolves like regarding what do you call it? Those, you know, the bank loans that they give to you that kind of like this revolving account. So you get it, you pay it off, you can borrow the money again. What do you call that again? I forgot the name of it. Anyhow, you can get a loan from your bank, right? That revolves, which means, for example, you get the loan
For
right?
a home equity line of credit, a HELOC.
Nah, it's just like a regular revolving loan. I forgot what you call it.
Okay.
But yeah, so they give you an account and they give you a limit, and basically you can borrow the money, and then you can go ahead and pay it back. Once you pay it back, you can borrow the money again. These type of loans are great because you can actively, get the money, do what you need to do, and then pay it back. However, we're seeing right now, a lot of people will get the loan and never pay it back, or they pay back so slow that they can't borrow the money again. So regarding your credit, guys, this type of loan is good because it has the benefit of being revolving. However, if you don't pay it back at that amount of time, it's going to affect your credit because those loans were made for you to get the money and pay
They're
back.
calling it a revolving line of credit.
There you go. Open-end loan. There you go.
Yeah. I've never done one of those, so.
Yeah. But so basically, I had one of those on my account,
Okay.
and I bought a motorcycle with it, right?
Okay.
So this is my story here that happened with my motorcycle. So I wanted a motorcycle. It was like 6 or 7K, but I didn't want to spend my money on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want to keep all my money in the bank. I want to borrow someone's money to buy the motorcycle, right? Long story short, I did the loan. However, this one had a high interest rate on it that I had. So I got the bike, super happy, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna work overtime, pay about the loan pretty quickly in like 3 to 4 months, and I'll be good. What happened was, it didn't go according to plan. 6 months came, I didn't pay it back. 7 months came,
Stupid.
and then I realized my score was dropping. So I had like a 780, it went from 780 to 760,
Stupid.
740,
Stupid.
720. I was like, hold on a sec. And then I did some research. It's because I'm not paying off that loan.
Stupid.
So what I had to do was I had to get myself together, save the money up, and pay it off completely. At that point, I was able to get my score back up from paying off that huge amount of debt. But because it's revolving, I thought, you know what? I can just leave it. It won't hurt me as much. But guys, those type of loans, man, are great. But for your credit score, you need to pay those off. So
Bam. Yeah, guys. So I never use revolving lines of credit like that. So I don't know. I prefer to use credit cards.
Yeah.
But there you go. There's some game right there. So make sure you pay those off as well because that also plays into your credit score.
Yeah.
So okay. So real quick, guys, we're gonna get to the last one here right now. But there's 3,100 of you guys watching, and I'm looking right now.
Like the video.
We got 1.6K likes. Guys, do me a favor, okay? Because literally, this YouTube channel, we really bust our asses for you guys, right? Whether it's me doing Fedit or it's Fresh recording himself with girls and compromising his ability to have sex with them because you guys are going to message them, or us doing these podcasts for y'all at night, dealing with really annoying girls and everything else like that. Chris in the background fucking losing his hair, texting these girls, trying to get them to show up on a time for the show on time.
Mo singing.
Mo doing the sounds and everything else, guys. You don't have to donate $1 to this podcast, really. I told you guys from the beginning, we appreciate all the donations, but you guys don't have to donate to the show. The only thing I ask is that you guys please like the video, because when you guys like the video, what happens is it gets pushed in the algorithm. It gets pushed in the algorithm. Someone's able to find it. Someone's able to find it. They're going to be able to fix their financial situation, potentially save themselves from being with a crazy ass bitch that's spending their money or putting a gun in their mouth and killing themselves. Because guys, money is the root cause for a lot of the reasons why guys off themselves. Okay, so if someone could find this and repair their credit, get themselves to a better position, don't destroy their wealth. Right? Maybe they might not know this stuff. They might not find the video unless you guys like the video and share it with a friend, because these are the videos right here, guys, that are life changing. I can't tell you guys how many times these videos don't get as many views, but I get the most compassionate messages from people saying, yo, you saved my life. Yo, I dug myself out of debt. I was at a rock at a hard place and I didn't know what I was going to do. Whatever. Your video helped me get my credit score up 100 points, 200 points. Now I got a business credit card. Or no, I was able to get approved for this credit card. This shit right here, guys, is what is going to actually make you a better man, okay? Of course, we like to talk about female nature and how to deal with women and how to date and how to be attractive and all this other shit. But at the end of the day, to become attractive, you have to become the prize. And unfortunately for y'all, as a man, you can't sit there and tell some bitch, buy me a Birkin bag and go ahead and use that shit and sell it, whatever. You have to be the one that has the money so that when the chick asks you for the Birkin bag, you say no. You know what I'm saying? So guys, please like the video. Get us up to at least 3,000 likes, man. Get us to, almost a 90% engagement, because that means a lot to us, especially on these Money Monday episodes, because not enough people watch them, which is fine. I'm totally cool with that. Most people want to simp and watch the girls at night. That's cool. It doesn't offend me that the Money Mondays episodes don't do as well. There's also a reason why most people don't have money in their savings account, why most people are poor. But you guys that are watching us right now are high IQ enough to understand that finances is a non-negotiable component of you being a fucking man, okay? A big part of masculine burner performance comes down to financial literacy. And unfortunately, guys, we're teaching y'all this shit because schools don't. Your parents don't. Society don't. They want you to use cash. They want you to use debit cards. They want you to be in debt, unsecured debt, and fucking have these bill collectors hitting you up. They want you to be poor. You understand? So we're teaching you guys these skills so you can go ahead and finesse the fucking banks and finesse their credit cards. You take their credit cards, you use their money, you buy shit that you were going to buy anyway, you pay that shit off in full, you get the points, you get the travel stuff, you get the cash back, and you travel the world for free. You do whatever the fuck you want to do for free. That's what smart people do. They leverage credit to buy things using other people's money and get benefits in the meantime while simultaneously improving their credit score. This is how the wealthy stay fucking wealthy. They don't pay with cash like a fucking dummy.
Stupid.
All right, guys? So please like the video. That's all I ask.
There you go.
All right, so that's going to bring us to the
Number
last
5.
topic here. So we're going to do a little quick drum roll here. What are the likes at, by the way? God damn it.
2.2.
2.2. Guys, get us to 3,000. There's 3,200 you guys in here right now. Okay? So this one right here, guys, is going to be the last one. And it is ask for credit limits and or credit increases. This one right here, guys, is a huge glitch in the matrix. And we'll add some other stuff to it as well. Go ahead, Fresh. Take it away.
Yeah. So regarding credit limits and credit scores, keep in mind you have something
we should read
called.
the chats first, probably, right?
We should.
Yeah, let's
go.
read the chats first, and then we'll break this down for y'all guys, because it's actually very important. My bad, Fresh.
Absolutely.
Does paying rent early or on time increase your credit score?
No.
No, it does not.
That's right.
Because that's an agreement between you and your landlord. And yeah. Chris, can you talk about securing a mortgage based on your income? If you have a business reporting that reporting the correct amount of income
on your
K1 is very important. It's difficult if you're trying to bring down your taxable income. Can you talk about securing mortgage based on your income? That depends on the bank, bro. That depends on the bank.
Talk to your banker, yeah.
Yeah, some banks will give you a mortgage based on your income, but
we wouldn't know off of your numbers, bro.
Yeah, we wouldn't. Yeah, that's gonna be case by case basis. Some banks may do it, some banks may not. But if they're gonna base it off your income, a lot of the times the terms aren't gonna be sexy. Your interest rate's gonna be higher. You know what I'm saying? It might be adjustable rate mortgage or some shit like that. So
and also, do you have money in the bank to cover 3 payments?
Yeah.
For your mortgage.
remember, guys, anytime you get a benefit like that where they give you a mortgage based on your income, it's going to come with caveats that are going to probably put you in a compromising situation, okay? Nothing is ever free. Starboy 5, how long before I can use my credit to purchase property? I just established credit a little over a year ago and have a little under 20K in credit limit. What is the quickest way to raise my credit limit to buy property? We're going to talk about that here in a second to flip. And then we got $20, Leo Sarmiento. Thank you, gentlemen, for providing valuable game. I have been binge watching y'all's Money Monday videos. Thank you so much. Petroleum engineer from Texas making almost $250,000 a year and looking to get into real estate.
Nice.
Absolutely, my friend. You need to take that earned income and put it into something, okay? I don't care if it's crypto, stock market, or real estate. Put your money somewhere, bro. You're making that kind of money, like, you need to invest. Myron, why does a hard inquiry affect credit when it's literally just an inquiry to see your credit, see how your credit is? Who came up with such an asinine idea? Fantastic question. The reason why credit inquiries lower your credit score, guys, is because doing a lot of inquiries in a short period of time is a trait that's that typically is amongst people that are in debt and or trying to get more lines of credit because they're not because they're trying to evade paying something, okay? So just because you do a bunch of inquiries doesn't necessarily mean that you're not a bad potential lendee, but people that have bad credit or people that are trying to run away from debt, whatever, what they'll do is, and scammers, right, they kind of fucked it up for everybody, they'll go ahead and apply for a bunch of credit cards in a short period of time, and that is considered something that is risky when they run their algorithms against potential people that are, applying for credit cards. So it's just a component that they use in their algorithm to determine trustworthiness of a potential person they're going to give credit to. Me, for example, I did a whole bunch of inquiries because I'm always buying houses, I'm opening credit cards, whatever it may be. So my credit score did get a ding for doing a bunch of inquiries, but as long as your credit utilization is down, you're making payments on time, whatever, it doesn't affect you that much. What is it, like maybe 5 to 10% of your overall credit score?
Yeah.
Increase?
10 points, maybe 5 points.
Yeah. So
20 points.
It's worth it, bro. It's not that much of a ding in the grand scheme of things if you got the main components down. I have over 300K in equity of a home, off a home I bought in the beginning of the pandemic. 700 credit score. Do you guys think it's a good idea to do a cash out refinance to try and purchase a quadplex with these interest rates? Okay, that's a really good fucking question. It depends on what the interest rate is. If you got that house at like a 3% or under a 4% interest rate, I wouldn't refinance, bro. I would keep that rate locked and go ahead. I would put a HELOC on that house instead. So that's what I would do. I would, because if you cash out refinance, now you're gonna get an interest rate in the 6s. Do you want that? I mean, it's up to you.
That's gonna be tough.
Yeah, because if you bought a house during the pandemic, like I got a bunch of houses like that, I don't think I'm gonna cash out refi any of them, bro, because the interest rates are low when I bought them. The guy with 25K to invest again. I failed to mention I'm in NY. I know about the HOAs, but kept thinking that may be better than 6% mortgage rate. I mean, it comes down. Here's the thing. Any deal works if the numbers work. I don't know the numbers, so I can't really tell you. But what I know in general is investing in condos is not typically
it's like getting
a good move.
An arm loan. Like you get it at a certain percentage, but it can change drastically anytime. So
you're at the mercy of the HOA.
It's a gamble, bro.
And it's harder to sell condos and get rid of them. That's the other thing too why I don't like them. Ahmed Lewis, you guys are awesome providing this information. I'm just below 800 with all my credit scores, making over 100K. 12% body fat and no debt besides real estate. I just turned 28 in March. No fucking excuses. That's what we're talking about, baby. Keep killing it. Hey, Hayes, best business card that don't report your personal credit. I spent $3K a month for my business on my personal cards to net 2K profit. I know I need to get business credit to protect my personal credit.
Yeah.
We have a whole episode on business credit cards that you can go check out, but some good ones are, Amex Platinum. You can't go wrong with that. You could get an Amex Gold. What's the other one? Chase
Inc. business.
Yep. Those are some good ones that you can get. And the annual fees on them are expensive, but you could write that off. Is it better to pay a debt sent to collections or let it stay closed? I heard once it's closed, you make it worse by trying to pay it because it opens back. I would say you want to pay that shit, bro.
Yeah, pay it, but if it's like 7 years or close to 7 years, then there's kind of no point. It's going to fall off anyway.
And the other thing too, guys, is you can call those collectors and like, now you want to haggle, you can haggle with them niggas. Hey, I know I owe y'all $2,000, but I got $1,500 right now. A lot of the times they'll accept that and close their account.
Or $1,000.
You know what I'm saying? So you can actually negotiate with those guys because they just want to get paid. Khalil Rogers, I owe my school $2,000 with no credit history, never had a card. Should I get a card and pay them back with credit or pay them back and begin building credit history? If you could pay them with credit, that's great, but just make sure you actually have that money. Anything you spend on credit, guys, you better have in your bank account ready to pay it off. Okay, that's the rule. There needs to be a mirror image. Whatever you spend on credit, you need to have that money in actual real capital cash in your bank account.
But does he owe them from like books or like from courses or just like the loan itself or?
It depends. and how he owes it, but I'm going to assume it's probably in his school bill. Please bring back the ninjas if they don't like the video. That stuff is comedy. We might have to because y'all niggas don't like the video. Steelboy789, I'm 19. I work in trades because fuck school. Have no idea how to gain credit score, but work under the table, and I'm wondering, will that be a problem getting a credit card because do they have to see on paper you have a job? Yes. I mean, working under the table may be tough because you're not going to be able to prove income.
Yeah, you need to have that, bro. The funny part is that, like, yes, you're doing smart by not having it on paper, but regarding credit itself, they got to monitor you. They got to see, so.
Yeah, they need to show proof of income, my friend, and you don't have it.
Yeah.
So what's going to happen is you're going to have to show a lot of money in the bank account and at some point have a paper trail.
Even then, though.
Even then, they might still not give it to you.
Bro, I know YouTubers or people with affluence and they have the money, but they don't have the credit, and they go to buy a car, go buy a house.
And niggas get declined.
They
don't have the money cash in their bank account.
They need so much money, they must as well just pay cash because they need so much money. It's like, bro, that's going to be bad for you in the future if you want to buy something of ultimate value. So.
Yeah, bro. Elvis Cruz, $10. Thank you so much. Len Noah, I got a student loan, $30K, and just got a $30K line of credit. Was thinking of paying student debt with the bank's money and just declaring bankruptcy and not owe anyone money. What's your thoughts? Do not declare bankruptcy. That will fuck you up, bro. Hell nah, don't do that. Sebastian, $10. Your credit card episode last year is what got me to my first card. I am now in the 700 simply for just paying off my balance each month. Fucking got you, baby. That's what we're talking about. So Icy Kels, first Super Chat student loans, pay them off quick or just pay the minimum and keep the money in my pocket. Keep up excellent content, G's, and get those likes up.
Just pay it off, bro.
Yeah. I mean,
now let's be real. There's cases where you don't want to pay it off. I think, Myron, you're going to touch on that?
Yeah, public service. So if you're in the United States and you got a job of public service or whatever it may be, if you make 10 approved payments to your lender for 10 years, which is 360 payments, they will forgive the rest of your loan. But then you got to do the math in your head and figure out what's better. Is it going to be better for me to actually take that 10 years and pay it off because I'm going to pay less because the interest rate is low? Or is the interest rate so goddamn high that I'm better off than just paying it right now and getting it over with? So for me, I did the math. It didn't make sense to wait 10 years. I paid it off all at once and just got rid of it. So it comes down to how much debt you have, your certain situation, your interest rates.
Damn, 10 years.
There are loans that get forgiven if you go into certain lines of work. So it depends on your situation. So, but public service forgiveness is one that I know about when I was a government employee. But that only works if you got government loans. If you got private loans, nah, you stuck in the shadow realm with them niggas. They're gonna collect. My FICO score is 760, but I only make 45K. Should I wait till my income doubles before getting a home loan or for rentals? I live in California. Nah, bro, you can go ahead and get in now. Just understand that they're gonna give you a loan based on how much money you make, so you might not be approved for as much. Yeah. Marlon Bryant, romance without finance is a nuisance. Like the video, cool. Diani, $7 from South Africa. Thank you. Demon Time, $10. Are credit card companies likely to increase your credit limit even though your utilization is about 50%? Even if I ask for an increase on a credit card with a really low utilization, pay your card down, get that utilization percentage down, then go ahead and call and ask for a higher credit limit. Myron, do you charge for being a mentor? I know you're not cheap, and that's fine. I'm willing to pay. Monkey D, sub, go ahead and DM me on Unplugged Fit and just type in mentor in all caps. That's how I know it's you. And we could talk about it, but yeah, I'm not cheap, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Myron, rock a different FNF hoodie, fresh, do 100 push-ups. Chris, Invisalign. Besides waiting, what are some ways to increase credit age? Road to a milli. There's no way to increase it, my friend. You literally gotta wait.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. And then you guys need to talk about business taxes, and that's $20 from Doc Hancock. We will when Steve comes in. Don't worry about it. And that will be on the 22nd. And there's 3,100 of you guys in here, man. Like the goddamn video because we were giving you guys a lot of sauce just now. So we were on the last topic, which is asking for credit limits.
So simply put, guys, regarding credit limits, you want to have a option because let's say, for example, you have a credit card and you put some stuff on the card. But let's say your limit is $2,000. You put $1,800. Your limit is almost used up. Now, let's say you say, hey, you know what? I'm gonna put every month maybe like $1,500 on my credit card. I'll call a company and say, hey, I need a limit increase at least 3 to 4K. Now, when you put that $1,500 on your 2,000 limit card from the past, you have a bigger scope because now it's less on your utilization. So you want to have an option where you have less being used on cards. So simply put, whenever you ask for a credit increase, it's going to also expand your utilization so that this means that, let's say, for example, the card is worth $2,000 in limit. You want to expand it to 4K, 5K. So when you actually use that on your credit card, you have a bigger expansive space so you can have that 15% usage only. So whenever you get a card, you get like a limit on your your credit. If you can, call for an increase. You can do this by either your bank or back of your card.
You can call them. You can use the app that they typically give you. Request a credit line increase. I do it all the time.
Typically, you want to pay it down first, then call and ask for the increase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we gave you guys some game. Like, let's say it's a credit card company, right? That's like a competitor. Like, let's say I got Amex, and I know that Chase competes with Amex. I'm gonna go ahead and call Amex and be like, "Yo, Chase just sent me an offer. I don't want to go to them. I want to stay with y'all. Can you increase my credit line?" A lot of the time, to beat the competition, you go. They'll go ahead and do that for you on the phone.
And they can ask for your income. They can ask, what you do for a living.
Especially if you do it on the app and the app declines you, call them, guys. A lot of the times, these remember, guys, these credit card companies, they make money off of you. They're banking on you charging, not paying it in full. Then they collect money on interest. These credit card companies charge you somewhere between 10 to 20% sometimes on interest rate. But you're smart. You know, I'm going to just borrow your money and not pay you guys interest. But they don't know that shit.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why we tell you guys so much. Yo, pay the shit off in full every month. Travel the world for free. Get free money depending on whatever benefits your card gives you. And win. This is what credit card companies don't want you to know.
And also, whenever you ask for a credit increase, make sure you're asking at the best time, which means don't ask every month when you can't get it every month. Ask when it's paid off. Maybe you got an increase at your job.
Yes,
you're making more money. Cool. Now they can see income went up. You're more responsible. The score is higher. Less utilization. And at that point, cool. Now when you go ask for that increase, they're more willing to give it to you and a higher amount. Versus, you got half the money on your card already, and your score is low, and you're not making as much money as you said. Hey, you know what? We're gonna pass and give you an increase.
Yeah. So that's If you get a raise at work, that's another fantastic time to try to ask for a credit line increase.
If you get it, wait 6 months or 4 months and ask again.
Yep.
But you want to wait a period of time.
Cool. And then we got here Rizzo 529 $10 goes to the point, Myron. I have a prepaid credit card that raises my score. Never raise the limit more than you have in the bank. Works for me. Yeah. I mean, that's one way to do it. My thing is, just make sure you have a mirror image. Let's say you spent $1,000 on your credit card. Make sure you have $1,000 bare fucking minimum in your bank account ready to pay that thing off in a couple of days. That's the general rule of thumb. Don't hold the balance for a long period of time, okay? And whatever you do, don't pay interest on that goddamn balance.
And I want to say one thing, man. Like, all this is cool and dope to have a good credit score, have a great credit history. But if you're in debt, guys, this shit doesn't really matter. Because if you're in bad debt and it's going to affect you in the future, like, having a good score is great, but like, bad debt will haunt you no matter where you go or what you do. So pay off that bad debt, have good credit, and then get good debt towards your future.
Cool. And also, guys, do us a quick favor. Get us 3,000 likes. There's 3,100 y'all in here. We're
least,
at like
man.
2.6.
It's
We gave
fire
you guys
content.
a lot of fucking sauce on there.
People pay money for this type of content, bro.
No, they do.
It's simple, but it's not easy to break down like this, how we broke it down.
And if you guys take those 5 steps that we just gave you guys, which I'll quickly recap. Okay, number 1 was build your credit file up. You can do this by getting being an authorized user on someone's account, and or getting a secured credit card, and then you obviously have to start charging things on that card to start developing your credit history. Then you're not going to miss payments. Remember, guys, on-time payments is the number 1 factor when it comes to improving your credit score. Then number 3, catch up on all your past due payments, okay? If anything is in collections or whatever it may be, fucking pay that shit off, okay? Because that is going to be the silent killer that might hurt your credit score down the road and you don't even know it. Because the person that you may have owed money to before, let's say a credit card company, a bank loan, whatever the fuck it was, they go ahead and sell that debt to a collection agency. Next thing you know, they're calling you every day. Hey, bro, you owe us money, blah. Pay those motherfuckers off. A lot of times, if you owe a certain amount of money, let's say $2,000 you owe them, they'll negotiate with you and let you pay maybe $1,500 or $2,000 or $1,200, whatever it is, because you tell them this is what I have now, and then bam, they'll erase that debt for you. Sometimes you just got to call them, and they'll work with you in the middle. Next, pay down revolving account balances, which Fresh detailed on that part. And then number 5 is ask for credit limit increases, guys, because the reason why is because as you increase your credit card limits, what happens is whatever you do have in debt or whatever you do owe in debt goes down as a percentage of your utilization. Example, let's say you have $1,000 credit limit, right? That is your overall utilization. Let's say you spend $500. Well, now you're at 50% utilization. At 50% utilization, we know most credit card companies start to trigger algorithms because you become a high-risk spender at that point. But if you tell them, hey, you know what, I want to increase my thing to $2,000, now all of a sudden that thing goes down from 50% utilization to 25% utilization, which is going to significantly improve your overall credit score because utilization and on-time payments are the 2 biggest factors when it comes to improving your credit score, guys, okay? This is shit they're not going to teach you in school. This is shit they're not going to teach you in college. This is shit that they're not going to teach you in general because financial illiteracy, okay, is the cornerstone of how the big banks and how mainstream media finesses you, okay?
Yep.
They can only finesse you if you don't understand your worth or don't understand how money really fucking works. And they don't teach this at school for a reason, okay? They want to keep you in the middle class so you end up paying a lot of taxes, being broke, and living to impress people that don't give a fuck about you, okay? So like the goddamn video, because we're helping you guys get the fucking shackles off and not be slaves.
So we covered 5 steps for you to follow to become a millionaire regarding your credit score. So you're on the right path if you follow these 5 steps. And as well, once you've had these 5 steps covered, you get the business credit as well. You're going to win to the top.
Bam. And then now, once you have a good credit score, you got some money in the bank, now you can start to procure assets that are going to turn you into a millionaire. And then if you keep consistent at it, it'll turn you into a multimillionaire. We're talking about real estate, cryptocurrency, whatever it may be. We talk about all these investments on our channel.
This is the foundation, guys. If you don't have this at least, guys, you're not going to make it. So you need a good credit score for the foundation at least.
Absolutely, man. TJ Emerson. Hey, Myron Fresh. I came from Scotland. We have a population of 4.3 million. Should I be looking to move to a bigger nation like Fresh did when he came from Barbados to US? Also keep up the good work.
I mean, for opportunity-wise, you can. I don't know too much about Scotland itself, but hey, bro, opportunities here in the US, so take it.
He's a British citizen. I mean, it's up to you, bro. I mean, if you want to come to the US or whatever, just make sure you come in legally, all right? So you don't fuck yourself up. Japan styles. So if you ask for a credit limit, would that affect your credit score? No. When you ask for a credit limit increase, what happens is your utilization goes down, which then improves your credit score.
So you can spend more on your card without being dinged for it, basically. So, for example, like he said earlier, $1,000 on your credit limit,
and you have $500 balance.
It's going to affect you. Versus you have a limit.
Increase it to $2,000.
$2K.
Now it's like 25%.
Less money.
Now it becomes less of utilization, which is significant because, like I told you guys before, credit card companies have certain algorithms that they use on their people that have their credit cards. And once you pass 50% utilization, you now go into the realm of a high risk lendee. Okay? Amy Love, $10 goes. Just a reminder for those who are buying a home and also need to buy a car, buy the house first on the day you close on your property. Buy your car. Do not buy a car first. Yes, very true.
Good point.
Always prioritize the home loan first because they're very finicky on home loans, especially nowadays with the interest rates going up and everything else like that, guys. The housing market crash in 2008 really put a fear in the housing market, man. So you really don't want to have too many things going on while you're trying to purchase a home. Close first.
Is there a pending car crash as well?
I think there is, right?
Uh-oh.
And then Rizzo, on-time limits are the best. Pay that stuff every month. Use credit card like a debit card. Paid off every month. Use a credit card like a debit card. Yes, absolutely, man. Do not pay for cash with anything, guys, or you pay for anything with your debit card. Always use a credit card.
This was a great show, guys. A lot of information packed for y'all. Follow the steps. 5 steps to follow. We got y'all.
Yeah. Guys, we got some ladies in the house. I think we're going to... What time are we going to do the show, Chris? 10. Okay, 10 p.m. We're going to come back with the After Hours show, guys, with some ladies. So make sure you like this goddamn video. Share it with a friend. We'll be back in about an hour. Love you guys. Peace.
Peace.